Well, could swimming in cold water be linked to a possible cure for dementia? Research by scientists at Cambridge University suggests that exposure to the cold can trigger the production of a protein that may protect the brain from degenerative diseases. Our chief environmental correspondent, Justin Rolat, who is himself, for some reason, a keen cold water swimmer, himself explains.
Fancy a dip? Yes, in cold water.
Oh, it's warm, yeah. Ah! We're away from the north so we can handle it.
So why might this help protect against dementia? The answer is a latent hibernation ability prompted by getting cold that it seems human beings retain. When animals hibernate, they lose some of the connections between their brain cells, but they are miraculously reformed when they wake in the spring, thanks in part to a protein discovered by the Cambridge University team.
Oh, which is where this place, Hampstead Heath at Lido, comes in.
The scientists wanted to know if our bodies produce the same protein and needed a group of people who regularly get very cold.
Heat isn't probably as good for you as cold in that way.
After 3 years of winter blood tests, the subjects of the trial are gathered beside the chilly pool to hear the results of Professor Malucci's work.
We compared you to a bunch of people doing Tai Chi who didn't get cold, and none of them get increased levels of this protein, but many of you did. So what does it tell us? It tells us that cold does induce this protein in humans. You are the first sort of non-patient cohort to show that cold water swimming raises this protective protein, which is pretty cool.
But remember, winter swimming can be really dangerous if you're not used to it or have an underlying illness. So do be careful.
So we're never going to cure it.
The challenge now is to find a drug that stimulates the production of the protein in humans and, of course, to prove it really does help delay dementia.
If you slowed the progress of dementia by even a couple of years on a whole population, that would have an enormous impact economically and health-wise.
The link between cold water and dementia is a very promising line of research, but don't expect results soon. There is, the scientists say, lots more work to be done before it yields a potential treatment. Justin Rolat, BBC News, London.
Freezing.